Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our session with Kim Doyle and Chachi Mendoza, aka Kimchi. La, 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 la. They're going to provide us with some really magical, I know you guys, you are magical beings. You're going to provide us with a really magical meditation, sound healing, and anything else that comes through you, because I know that if there's magic to be presented, you're open and willing to share. So I know these two beautiful souls through the world of, I don't totally know how I first met you, to be honest, but the world of, love and free expression, yoga, ecstatic dance, sound healings, really, music, beautiful ways. You also do elixirs, like really you've thrown live festivals, you have I think a retreat center property. I don't know how you describe it, but you have a lot going on that I would love for you to share with everybody, because you are embodying individuals, but also a couple, and leaders also as individuals and in partnership, weaving through life. That's very special today. And I just would love if you share maybe a little bit at some point, how do you keep that peace and unity within your own life as you're growing together and spreading all the love and doing all the cool things you're doing in the world. And I want to say too that I've experienced some of your music and some of your work and had some of your, body work and special healing, and it's always been such a blessing, and I've always felt so cared for and so nourished, and I'm grateful for you to be here. So thank you for offering this peace, blessing to us today. And I'm just going to let you go ahead and take over and introduce yourself. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is Kim.
Hello, my name is Christian, aka Chachi.
Yeah. Early on in our relationship, one of our friends gave us the nickname of Kimchi. And like Leela said, right when we first met each other, we started doing these sound healings together. Chachi'd been doing them in his own world, and I've been leading meditations with other sound healers in my world. And when we met, it worked out really well for us to start creating these sacred spaces together. Leela mentioned a few of the things that we work on individually and together. We both offer bodywork sessions and spiritual healing sessions that combine healing of the physical, mental, and emotional bodies. We co-host together Howl at the Moon Gathering, which of course didn't happen this year, but that's like a one-day festival that incorporates music and workshops, and I run an alcohol-free elixir bar that has all these magical herbal elixirs that will make you feel different ways of playing with plants, and we do plant medicine ceremonies together. And Chachi's does a lot of different things with music. Today we're just paring it down and keeping it really simple with the hand pan, something that's going to sound really good through Zoom and really calm and soothe the central nervous system, which is actually kind of the answer to your question, Leela, that you asked us about how do we hold our space individually as leaders and entrepreneurs and creators and healers, and then holding that space collectively as a couple. Chachi and I have definitely been through a lot together, in the sense of living together and working together and playing together and really spending a lot of time together, and kind of the ups and downs that can go with that. And most recently, we've been doing a coaches course together where it incorporates a lot of conscious languaging and also something called body electronics. I won't go too deep into that, but if anyone that tickles your fancy, you can ask me about that later. But we recently were on a retreat at Everland, which is the retreat facility that Leela had mentioned. And that's something that I have been holding space for. A group of my friends actually created it. And I have done some retreats there and sound healings and stuff. It's a beautiful property just south of Denver with a retreat center and tiny homes and ponds and creeks and just amazing space. But we recently did a body electronics retreat there through our coaching program with Encompass Life. And I had this download after that experience that I've been sharing with everybody. And it's the theme and the inspiration for the sound healing meditation that we'll be sharing with you guys momentarily. But it's also the answer to your question, Leela, of how do we kind of like make it work with what we're doing together and individually and all the time that we spend together and the inevitable bits of being human that come along with that. And the realization that I had was that, you know, people talk about being in heaven and hell, you know, love and fear, these different polarities that we experience. And I think it's especially potent on a day like today, when, you know, energies are so high with this election and there's things that are happening on both sides. There's kind of this us versus them thing that I keep seeing out there. And it really brought me to this realization of, so if there's a choice between love and fear, and if there's this idea that there's these simultaneous realities of heaven and hell, you know, how can I play with that in a way that brings it into something that's very actionable for me? And through my experience with body electronics, what I realized is that the choice is actually, but just very simply, between the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. It is actually between love and fear, but not in a heady way of like, am I thinking loving thoughts? Am I thinking fearful thoughts? It's actually in a very physical way. Like, is my body relaxed? Is my nervous system open? Or do I feel contracted? Do I feel tight in my chest and my muscles? And this idea that when we play with heaven and hell, we're actually just playing with our central nervous system. And it's a choosing in each moment. Am I living in peace or am I living in stress? And this is why we host these sound healings. And this is why how we make it work. You know, Chachi and I have been going through some interesting things as a couple, and we'll save that for another video. But we've had some tough conversations. And the one thing that we just practice is taking deep breaths and staying in love and choosing peace. You know, it's a choice, and it's a choice in the physical body was the huge aha that I had recently. Like, what does it feel like? People talk about being open-hearted. Like, what does it actually feel like to be open? What does it feel like to be peace? What does it feel like to be heaven? And so with that, Chachi, if you have anything else to add, I know sometimes I just start talking and don't stop.
It's okay, your channel. I appreciate it.
We'll have Chachi's musical channelings here as well. Yeah, anything?
There's one thing.
Yeah, please.
And just to piggyback off of what you said and to kind of solid it out, there's something that our coach did say that and has said to me multiple times, and interesting. Are we here? We're here. It's said to me multiple times, but it's ringing in my head right now, so I think I should say it. Is that choose the choice is in every moment, and so we can ask, show me peace in this aspect of my life. Show me peace. What is peace like in this aspect of my life? You know, and like I was just thinking that as like I felt a little bit of back tension, and then I said, show me peace in this aspect of my life, and my back tension just kind of melted away. So just it's actively working right now. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you that are joining us live, and for those of you that are watching the replay, we'll be going for about 40 minutes in meditation. And while traditional meditation is often inspiring to be seated upright and maybe cross-legged, with this particular meditation, if you feel like you'll be more comfortable laying down, please by all means lay down. I'll be guiding us through a yoga nidra practice to calm and relax the physical body, and then we'll go a little bit deeper into working in the mental sphere and into the energetic space as well. So if you feel called to lay down, get cozy, get a blanket, get a pillow, please do. And as we get started, you'll find that the energies might start in a certain frequency, and you'll find that in just a few minutes, things are going to start to really calm down. And so take your time kind of getting cozy and getting settled in and getting the wiggles and jiggles out of the way. And when you land, that will be the perfect time. So go ahead and find your comfortable space and just start to get settled in here. Close the eyes. Start to take some deep cleansing breaths. You might find this sound wants to come as you take these cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. See how it feels to sigh. And then switching up the breath just slightly. Begin to count how many seconds on your inhale and your exhale. 6 seconds in. And 6 seconds out. Metering your breath. Timing it. Playing with the pace of your breath. Throughout the practice, I invite you to continue this pace of 6 second inhale and 6 second exhale. As you continue to breathe deeply here, start to notice the systems of your body that operate without much conscious input from you. The heart beats, whether you're awake or asleep. Digestion and assimilation and elimination happen, whether you put it in your planner or not. Even healing happens on its own without your conscious input. But just like healing can be accelerated through consciousness, so too can the breath. This breath that has been with you from your first moment in this plane, on this planet, in this atmosphere. The breath that will be with you until your last moment. The breath is one of those automatic systems in the body that just happens with or without your conscious input. In fact, it is a subconscious action within the body. But as soon as you bring the consciousness to the breath, 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out, the breath becomes a bridge between consciousness and the subconscious. And the subconscious is where we store our memories, our traumas and dramas, our programs and filters. So by bringing consciousness to the breath, you gain access to the frequency of your subconscious. Continuing to breathe, 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Slow down the breath that there is no sound. No effort. No ujjayi for those of you yogis out there. Just in through the nose, a quiet, easy 6 seconds in. And out through the mouth. Can you feel your physical body already starting to tune into that parasympathetic nervous system, that relaxation response? With every exhale, dropping deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation. Deeper and deeper into your subconscious self. As you begin to see the layers of your being, your physical being in its state of rest and relaxation. Your mental body as well. Just notice. And feeling into your energy body, your light body, your emotional body are one and the same. Feeling that you are not any one piece of yourself, but the union of the body, mind, and spirit. Allowing this space, this place and time for your own deep dive into relaxation of the body, mind, and spirit. Continuing with the 6-second inhales and the 6-second exhales. No sound with the breath, just calm and ease. And bring all of your awareness down to your toes. Relax your toes. As your awareness travels, a wave of relaxation flows as you relax through the feet and the ankles. Relax the shins and the calves. Relax the knees. Relax the quadriceps, hamstrings, inner and outer thighs. Relax the hip flexors, the groin area. The pelvis. Relax the hip joints. Relax the outer hips and around into the glutes or buttocks muscles. From the back side of the body through to the front side of the body, relax the psoas and into the lower abdominals. So you relax the pelvic floor, the root softens and relaxes. Relax through the abdominals, and all of the abdominal organs soften and relax. There's a gentle heaviness softening around the internal organs. Relax the digestive system, the assimilation system, the elimination system, the reproductive system. Even relax any areas of the body that have been removed or altered surgically. Just soften and relax. As you relax through the psoas and the diaphragm and up into the lungs and the ribs. Even relax the intercostal muscles between the ribs. And into the heart. What does it mean to you to soften your heart, to have a soft and open heart? Relax across the chest or pectoral muscles, into the armpits, down the side bodies to the lower back. Feel the lower back soften and relax. Feel the lower back soften and relax and widen and lengthen up through the spine, each individual vertebra and disc as you soften and relax, widen and lengthen up through the middle back and upper back. Feel the shoulder blades melt more deeply towards the earth. Relax across the tops of the shoulders, into the biceps and triceps. Relax the elbows, the forearms, the wrists. Relax the backs and the palms of the hands and into the tips of all 10 fingers. In this state of stillness and deep peace and relaxation, can you still feel a gentle pulsation of life force energy in the tips of the fingers? Slowly traveling your awareness, bringing with it that wave of relaxation as you relax up through the fingers and the hands, the wrists and the forearms. Relax the elbows, the upper arms, the shoulders. Relax down the collarbones and up the front of the neck. Around the sides of the neck and up the back of the neck. Relax all the way up the back of the neck to the crown of the head. Relax the skull and the scalp. Even relax your hair. And into the forehead, let the forehead melt. Melt through the temples, the sides of the head, the ears, and into the lower jaw. Relax all the way down the lower jaw to the chin, the lips, the tongue. Even relax the teeth and the roof of the mouth. From the roof of the mouth through the sinuses to the nose and cheeks. Relax across the nose and cheeks. And into the eye area. Relax the eyebrows, the eyelids, the circular muscles that line the eye sockets. Even the eyeballs relax and sink deep. There's a gentle inwards and upwards rotation of the eyes, nothing forced, totally natural as your awareness comes to the center of the brain at the tippy top of the spinal column. Relax the brain as a muscle and feel it soften. Noticing how dropping your body into this relaxed state allows for the mind to follow. If any thoughts do arise, simply let them float by. Giving yourself these moments of peace in the body and peace in the mind. If thoughts come, let them rise and fall, come and go. Choosing to stay physically relaxed, choosing to stay in the parasympathetic nervous system, independent of any thoughts or external circumstances or situations. The relaxation of the physical body is the groundwork. The observation and organization of the mental sphere is the structural work. You might start to move things around, organize the thoughts as they come, and then they go right into their place. Some thoughts you choose to hold on to, you'll use them again. Other ones, it's time to release and realign. Think of your body and mind and spirit as the most advanced biological machine in the universe. Taking this time to defrag, disk cleanup, system reset and restore. No effort required, allowing the energy to work for you, through you. Continuing to breathe 6 seconds in and 6 seconds out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Stay in the parasympathetic nervous system, even as thoughts arise, shift, change, flow, and go. Notice if certain thoughts or images come to mind, how your breath might attempt to shift or change. Staying with that parasympathetic, that relaxed breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, no sound. We offer you this gift of a few minutes free from the sound of my voice to be in your own energy, with the music as your support and the breath as your guide. Breathe and receive. more deep breaths here. Feeling into that groundwork of the relaxation of the physical body, the reorganization of the structure of the mind. Coming into the bird's eye view of the spirit. Continuing to breathe and receive. Taking that bird's eye view of your entire life, your many lifetimes, your trajectory, your path, and your purpose. And feeling into the connection between the spiritual and the mental and the physical through the senses of your central nervous system. That you stay connected to the spirit realm. Through your nervous system, which looks just like the neural pathways in your brain. Combination of all the galaxies in the universe. Organization of energy. The perfection of all that is. Feel yourself plugged in to the giving and receiving of that perfection. The peace that passeth all understanding. Allowing yourself to breathe peace physically, mentally, emotionally, to breathe that spiritual peace that is your birthright, also your purpose. That we all have the purpose of sharing this gift of peace, connection, creating heaven and earth together. Taking a few minutes to tune in once again to the silence, this time tuning in deeply to the spiritual energy, the downloads and uploads, the connection, peace that is available to you in this moment and each moment. Receive the sound and breathe. Reuniting the body, the mind, and the spirit through that bridge that is the breath, the bridge between consciousness and subconscious self, deepening the breath, breathing in gratitude for that healing work that was received during this meditation. Gratitude for yourself for taking the time and the space for this practice today. Gratitude for any messages that have come to you or through you. As you begin to deepen the breath, you can start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, maybe move the body a little bit. Just keep the eyes closed for a few. You're welcome to stretch out a little bit and even use your hands to touch your physical body. So much gratitude that you have this beautiful biological machine. You can bring some warmth and awareness to your heart. So much gratitude for your pure and peaceful heart. Bringing the hands or the awareness to your mind. So much gratitude for the abilities of this amazing tool that is your mind. And really feeling into the reaches of your being, your highest self, your spirit, guiding the body and the mind. With so much gratitude in your heart, gently bring the palms to press together at heart center. Very slowly as I guide you, press the thumbs to the heart that we may remember peace in our hearts, to the lips that we may remember peace in our words, and to the forehead that we may remember peace in our thoughts. As we bow to each other, it is to all beings, the energy, the love, the spiritual being within me honors the energy, the love, the spiritual being within each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Leela, for putting this together. Thank you, Chachi, for your beautiful music. And so grateful to have shared this space with you guys. One of my favorite things about this type of work is that, I mean, I always feel so much better when I do it. So you can find us on Facebook if you check out Life in Perfect Balance is my business where I run yoga retreats and sound healings and meditations. Chachi and I together have Howl at the Moon Gathering. Those are both on Facebook. And then individually we have our Instagram, Chach is one. And I'm also Life in Perfect Balance on Instagram. So that's a great way to keep in touch with us. We both are hosting women's and men's groups. We're both hosting women's and men's groups individually, and then coming together with a beautiful co-ed retreat in Mexico. So if you guys are curious about that, let us know. We're here for you physically, mentally, emotionally through body work and healing and ceremonies. So we'd love to keep in touch. And I'm excited to see what's next on the docket for the day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I really appreciate the way that you guys integrate the body. You really understand the importance of the soul and the mind and the body integration that I feel like sometimes people miss, and many times people miss the body piece. And you guys really bring us into our body so that we can feel it, and then feel the mind and feel the energy and feel all of the things. And then we have more choice, like you said in the beginning. So thank you. So, it felt so good.
Yay, you're so welcome. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Leela.
Thank you. Thank you so much for such a beautiful peace offering.
So-
Yeah, I feel so good. So I'm going to let everybody know we're going to take about a 10, maybe a 10-minute break or so. And I'm actually going to sing a song that I've written with a friend of mine, and he's brought his band and got everybody on it. They've been practicing. This is playing my edge. But what I would say is, because of what you have provided just now, I feel more in my body, and that's really where the song is going to come from, that expresses the most beautifully. So thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the recording and stop the live.
We'll see you in a few minutes.